everyone, welcome to part 2 of my plant haul. So the first plant is this Hoya Australis Lisa, which I got on Etsy, and I received this main stem rooted in dirt, as well as these 2 other rooted smaller cuttings, which was a pleasant surprise. I love the variegation on this plant. It reminds me of the Hoya Crimson Princess a little bit, but the variegation is more varied versus the Hoya Crimson Princess that has more of the variegation on the middle part of the leaf. And also, I love these big oval leaves. So the next plant is the Hoya Kerrii Reverse Variegated, or sometimes also called the Hoya Kerrii Picta. And this, you can see, has beautiful heart-shaped leaves with lighter coloring in the middle and darker green on the outside. And it's different from the other variegated Hoya Kerrii, where there's green on the outside and darker green in the middle. I've been wanting to get this plant for a while, but no sites were selling it. And finally, there was a site that had it available, and so I jumped on it immediately and was able to pick this up. It has this little growth area in the middle, so hopefully that is where the new growth will come out of. So for the planter I want to put this in, I bought this really cute planter with little feet and a little face on it, but it doesn't have a drainage hole, and so when you put the pot in there, it obviously sticks out. So I rummaged through our cupboard and found this recycled sour cream container that we would use for leftovers, and it fits almost perfectly on top of it, which made me really excited. I might cut the top of it, but then that kind of makes it hard to take out if it's overwatered and I have to drain out the water. So we'll have to see. I'll probably cut it. And so the next plant is a Calathea roseopicta dottie. I got this on Etsy. It was on my wish list for a while, but I just stopped looking for it after probably a year. And now just recently, they have popped up online more often. I haven't seen this in a store. So previously I bought a mislabeled roseopicta dottie from Hertz Gardens. So this is the one that I got from Hertz Gardens, which is actually a Calathea roseopicta illustris. And when I first got it, it looked more like this leaf that's not doing very well. So with dark green, almost black, and pink in the middle and surrounding it. So it did look very similar to the Calathea roseopicta dottie, which makes sense to why it was mislabeled. But when the new growth came out, it just grew into these striped leaves and did not darken. I thought it would darken eventually, but they didn't. But that's okay because there was some mishap with Hertz Gardens, and so I emailed them and they ended up refunding me for it. So before wanting this roseopicta dottie, I actually really liked a similar Calathea that I only saw online in UK sites, which was called the Calathea Surprise Star. And I just never thought it would come to the US for sale. So I set my mind on getting the dottie. But I ended up finding the Surprise Star online and got really excited and ended up getting it. So I can show you that now. For this video, I'll call it the Calathea roseopicta Princess Jessie, since that was the name when I bought it. And comparing the design of the dottie with this one is that the pink is lighter and a lot thicker around the edges of the leaves. And with the dottie, you can see that the design is a lot thinner. So I bought the dottie first without knowing that this would be something I could actually purchase. So ideally I would have only this one, but the dottie is also cute. Also, something really cool to see is that the Calathea roseopicta Princess Jessie has blooms, which I think is not as common for Calatheas. So there are 2 blooms here. And I've seen pictures of actual mini flowers coming out of these as well. So we'll have to see what happens. So this was the perfect plant to put in my new planter that I got from Mexico City. I found this planter at an amazing garden center that was huge. Do you guys ever do that? Get plant-related souvenirs from your travels? So it's not exactly a specialty item from Mexico, but it's still also a memory. And I also got some ceramics and whatnot as a souvenir. So I just wanted to add one more plant to the haul that I forgot about, which is the sensitive plant, or the Mimosa Pudica. So if you guys haven't seen this adorable plant, I grew up with this plant, so I remember it as a child, that when you touch it, it's sensitive and it closes up. So it's really cool for kids or adults. So basically all ages. It also closes up when it's dark, so then you'll see them being folded up at nighttime, and then they open up when the sun rises. So that was my haul. So if you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Thanks for watching.